Hello.
Hi guys.
So welcome back to our channel. So today we're going to be doing the blogger in Nigerian tag. This is a new tag.
Yes, we just created the tag like just now
because we're bloggers.
Yeah.
And we're badass like that.
So we're going to tag you guys also at the end of this video to do this tag. If you're a Nigerian and you're a blogger, we have about 15 questions. It was formed by Tosin and Sisiyemmie. Our channel name should be floating somewhere here.
Yes.
So Sisiyemmie is going to
make sure you subscribe
to our channel.
If you have not subscribed, don't watch this video. It's not for you.
It's for only people that have subscribed.
We are not doing it for people that have not subscribed.
You have to support the ministry.
Support the ministry before you watch this video.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Yeah. So we're just going to take the question. So I'm going to take the first half of the question and Sisiyemmie will take the second half of the question. So first thing, what's the name of your blog?
Sisiyemmie.com.
Mine is a little bit long, but it's africanismcosmopolitan.com. The name is right here.
Africanism. Why did you choose that name?
Long story, we'll do another video on that. Why did you start blogging?
I'm sure a lot of people have seen why I started blogging because I've done quite a few interviews. But in case you don't know, I started blogging because Bobo told me to blog. I was bored. I was using my time to read and I had free time. So I decided to, why not start blogging? I started watching YouTubers and I started reading blogs and that's how I started.
Okay, I started blogging when I just finished uni. That was like 2011 and
I've been blogging for 4 years.
I know, oh my gosh. I know. Actually almost 5, 2010 ending stroke 2011.
Hey!
So I started blogging because then I was really into fashion and people used to ask me, where'd you get your shirt from? Where'd you get your dress from? And I was like, I wasn't the type that would buy maybe like lubes or spend really expensive things. Okay, why don't I make a blog that people that are African could buy nice contemporary things for affordable price? So that's kind of the name came around. But you're cosmopolitan, you're modern.
That's big grammar.
Yeah, but I mean, I've trademarked the name so you can't take it. Yeah. So are you a full-time blogger?
Yes, I am a full-time blogger. Yes.
Okay. I think I've been a full-time blogger for like 2 weeks, actually.
Welcome to the club!
For now.
How are you finding it?
I'll answer that in the last question, second to the last question.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah. What do you know now that you wish you knew then?
Well, I don't even know. I just wish I knew how to do everything at once. You make mistakes when you're starting out. Like, I've been blogging for, 5 years? And I think the first 3 years, I just wasted my time somehow. I feel I should have done more. I could have done more. So if I knew that I could take this seriously as a career, I would have done it that time. Absolutely. And stop wasting my time.
I think what I know now that I wish I knew then was, I think the power of being consistent to your niche. Not necessarily about posting like every week, but like people knowing you for something.
For what you do.
Exactly. If they say, maybe say Sisiyemmie, then you know that, yes, first of all, food is, even if she talks about every other thing, but they say food. Someone like me, I talk about God a lot and lifestyle in general. So, I mean, it's just, if I had known that, I wouldn't have tried to, well, let me tell people are trying to read more. I just stick to what really, really interests me. Challenges of blogging in Nigeria.
Plenty.
Go first.
Okay, I'll talk about the aspect of, I think blogging involves YouTube and vlogging. Okay. No lights. So,
lights now, no.
There's light now.
Better now.
When she came, there was no light and the sound of generator, and I was praying, Father in heaven, how are we going to film this video with the sound of generator left, right, center, everywhere, sound of generator. So it's quite challenging in that way because British, American YouTubers, they can just go outside and be vlogging.
They don't even know how convenient it is for them. Exactly.
We have to think about all of that. And also blogging in Nigeria, like, people don't take you seriously. They just think you're faffing around. Tell somebody I'm a blogger, they're like, exactly. But we will all get there. That banana island.
See, sometimes they go quite tell people that you don't need to compete. The sky is big enough for everybody. Like, you can compete for you to improve, but like everybody can actually make it. There's Samsung and there's iPhone. Everyone can be successful. So that's what I think. My challenges for blogging, first of all, I have a huge problem with the internet in this country. Like, if you live in some certain parts of the island, the internet is bad. I just think it's really ridiculous. Like, first of all, besides it, like just infrastructure, Another thing is
internet is expensive too.
So expensive.
Very
Like
expensive.
you're spending over £30 on internet per month.
Tell them the message you received. We got a message from a brand, a network that I am subscribed to, that I get my internet from.
Dear customer, I want to tell you that we have faced degradation in our blah 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 services due to fiber cut. Why does that concern me? Like, anyway.
And they could not fix it. They said they are going to fix it till Friday. Today is what? Tuesday.
Can you imagine?
So they said no internet
fiber
Friday.
Like, anyway, so that's really one other thing. Another thing I really find challenging is that taking photos, people actually think you're crazy. Like, people don't mind their business in Nigeria. People are like, yeah, really nosy. I stand on my street to take photos. People are like, as I was saying, like, people are really nosy. Even one time I called the carpenter to come and fix a new shoe rack, and I was like, are you a movie producer? I'm just like, movie producer. I was like, but anyway. And
another issue with the cameras, mentioning that, is people don't like cameras in Nigeria.
Yeah, they think you're trying
once you are, let's say, somewhere in a fast food restaurant, you want to take a picture of the food, they're like, no, we don't allow this here, madam. What are you doing? We don't allow pictures. Why? Madam, you're trying to take pictures of something, but we don't allow pictures. So reviews are hard. Yeah. So that's why it's hard when I do like restaurant reviews. It's hard really because when you reach it there, they're like, madam, we don't allow camera.
And even the ones that allow you, they're doing it for selfish interest, like because they want you to talk about their brand, and you have to really be careful. You can't really be as, you know, real as you want them to be or as you want to be.
So those
are challenges of blogging. I'm sure there are so many others, but
I'm sure you guys that we tagged will tell us the rest of the challenges you face.
How much was your first paid ad or anything on the blog?
I think my own was like 1.5. That was when I just came back. That was like when I just came back to Nigeria, and people were sending me messages like, oh, how much do you charge? I was like, my blog is a hobby, please. My blog is not for making money. I've wised up now, Sha.
Yeah.
But then I was speaking English, and then my husband was like, you need to charge, even if it's something like start taking adverts. You know, internet is not free, you know. And I considered it, and I used my brain. But the first thing I charged was like 1.5. That lucky person.
Actually, mine, I didn't get to really call a price for the first thing. The brand just reached out to me like, oh, they were offering this, and the brand actually took interest in my blog, and I was like, oh, lovely. Like, oh, we're gonna pay you 15,500.
This guy's a bit
I know that, and I was just like, I was gonna say no, it's 25. I was like, just to be humble, you know. And then I knew what my blog could do. Of course, it's not as great as it is now, but I was just like, oh, okay, that's fine. Just have my account details. When they paid me, I was like, wow.
You're like, hey, so I can make money from this thing.
You know, even the more, what did I use it to buy? By now I spent that money. I'm very like that week. But yeah, that was the first thing that I paid for. 7. How is the Nigerian blogosphere?
There's so many bloggers in Nigeria.
Upcoming, like, well, a lot now.
Compared to before. But I don't know, I think the problem I have with Nigerian bloggers, some Nigerian bloggers, is they don't like to be original. They just like to copy and paste. And it's no good. Nobody is going to know you if you're a copy and paste blogger. You need to be original. I like them because a lot of them now, a lot of us now, our community, and we are beginning to do big things, you know, that we are beginning to show that this blogging is, you know, my colleague Linda Ikeji, you know, she bought a house in Banana, and my colleague, you know, my colleague Bella Naija, Uche Pedro, you know, she's my colleague, you know, look at what she's doing. So you see, our industry, we're really trying, is moving forward. So
here's what I think about Nigerian blogosphere. I think, first of all, she said there are a lot of Nigerian bloggers, but I think there are very few Nigerian bloggers doing things that are original. A lot of them are either doing fashion or gossip. There's really no, like, in comparison to the US where they actually have, I wish I saw more tech bloggers.
I would like to see more lifestyle bloggers like me.
Like myself. Like more tech bloggers, more, you know, food bloggers, more. We
have quite a few food bloggers.
Actually, not just you. To be fair,
really?
I don't know, I don't think I'm ignorant. I actually know just you properly.
Mashe Cooks.
Who is Mashe? Okay, not lady that talks on radio. That's the thing.
Mashe.
I know her as a radio person.
Yeah, but she's not a radio. So now she's into food full time.
I think that's the thing. You know, because
I think I know quite a few of the food
I mean, your community.
Yeah.
But I just think I wish, like, in the UK, they have people like if you go online, bloggers actually show you how to set up your camera, Photoshop bloggers, people that teach things without feeling like they need to charge for the classes when YouTube is going to pay you if you're actually doing something original. Do you get what I'm saying? So I wish there was that. Then besides that, the Nigerian bloggers that do fashion blogging, I wish there were more realistic in the way they style.
Seriously, some of you will be putting cloth of 200,000 naira that I cannot afford. Please. Sorry, no. I'm angry because when people put clothes, I can't even ever buy them.
Or even the ones that can be bought, they don't really know. If you don't have a car, you're going to be walking around with what you're wearing. Like you're wearing a backless dress. Are you going for a
backless dress? We are mommies. We cannot expose our bodies.
We that we're not mommies. We don't want. We have culture shock. We're Nigerians.
And besides, body is the temple of the Lord.
Besides even that, I mean things like, let me say you're wearing a fur coat. Like,
in Nigeria, seriously,
no, it's really hot. Like things like that. Maybe they're unjust. But the lovely thing I love about Nigerian blogosphere is that lately I realize that people that are blogging are really young people. They're really they want to be collaborative. The fashion bloggers. They really want to, we're going for this event, are you going? Nobody's really hoarding ideas like I assume they will. And there's really no cat fights. We don't really have like all these people are subbing each other in their videos.
No, we love all.
Oh, how is your family's response to blogging, knowing the Nigerian culture with staple jobs like lawyer, doctor?
It was tough for me because, me over here, I was meant to be a doctor. But,
really?
That ship sailed a long time ago. Like, I left medicine in 200 level.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and I had to convince my dad that is mask up or nothing else. But anyways, it's not like I knew then I was going to be a blogger because I didn't know what was blogging until I started doing my master's. So, but when I started blogging, a lot of people will be like, why are you talking about things like this? Why are you doing this? Why are you exposing yourself? And they didn't understand what I was doing. But I was like, maybe we should go and Google American bloggers, UK bloggers, see what blogging is. And I think it was when I started, receiving payments. When we started receiving awards, they're like, when I say this thing makes sense, so not all engineers have received awards. Not all doctors have received awards, and they begin to see that, this girl, it looks like she's making an impact in her community. When they invite me to come and give speeches, if I was a doctor, I don't think I would be doing that.
Maybe so, but later in life,
maybe later in life,
when
you understand?
Practice.
Right now, you can kind of gauge the impact I have. Compared to so I think
it's almost immediate with blogging, like immediate gratification because people are responsive. Like it's a loop. It's not like you do a surgery and in 10 years you find that you found the cure to something. It's actually outright. Okay, my family's response, actually, when I started blogging, my family didn't know about it for a long time. For like 2 years I was not even home, so they didn't understand. My dad wasn't really on my WhatsApp or my BBM for him to see links and all that. But so one day I remember that I think a brand wanted to send me something to review, like a cake or food or something like that, or something edible. And I said, I'm like, I'm not in Nigeria, but I could send it to my dad and my brother for them to check it out. But I was like, why are you sending cake to the office? I'm like, a brand, like, I don't have to explain. So I was like, okay. So I gave him the link to my blog. Luckily for me, my dad is really, really interested in all these things. So he actually started sending me like, you will screen munch my blog, you background here. Better choice of
I like your dad,
grammar and all that. So it wasn't like he saw it as a hobby, but but then when I had the Ebony Live TV gig,
he liked it.
He didn't even tell me. I went to my family friends and so like, your dad said you're working on TV now. And I'm like, but you would tell me. Yeah. But then so I feel like now, like even recently he was talking about why do I take a course in and all of that, like making more have a placard to it and all. And I was like, I'm actually grateful to God that he's not so Tosin, why are you not an accountant?
No, we have to shout out to all the dads who allow us to do what we
even my mom is just indifferent, just like
my mom is a marketing manager. My mom,
I'm sure
my mom, she's a teacher, so she says she goes to all her students and she's like, what are you doing this afternoon? Let me tell you, go and visit Sisiyemmie.com. That's what she does to anybody she meets. So my mom is like
I think what my mom does is that maybe when people say, when she's someone and she just say, my daughter likes kind of thing, you can give it to her to help you try out. So, like I've been to her store like twice and then
people give you stuff
like tailors, designers, or I went to the bank the other day, I'm like, oh my god, are you Miss Alabi's daughter? You're the one that I'm like, okay.
That's, you see,
fair enough. So it's not I'm grateful that I didn't really have to go through that struggling to convince them but I know that sometimes my dad can just actually wishes that's job security because I know they're still parents
and they want you to be secure in your career.
That's so far. What is your message to Nigerian brands? I think this should be number 2 question.
Nigerian brands, we love you.
We love you.
We love you. We like to work with you. And as you see, we can give you what you are looking for.
Yeah.
But we just don't like to get paid with exposure. because we give you the exposure sometimes. So we like to get paid in things that we can use to buy baby food, things we can use to buy car,
pay for internet,
buy
a house in Banana Island,
buy a house, you know, like we just need to get paid. I find that a lot of Nigerian brands,
because I think they're even making money off what we're giving them. It's not like they're just getting exposure, they're getting loyalty from people.
And because I'm quite an emotional person, a lot of them send me emails like, I'm just a startup business, please support me. And sometimes even when they do that, I see them going to pay bigger people, you know, people for ads. So I think my message to Nigerian brands is, let us work together, pay us our money. Do you understand? Pay us.
Okay, here's what I think about my Nigerian brands. First of all, we appreciate what you're doing. We're grateful that you're doing the carving a niche, you're following your dreams. Let us follow our dreams too. Like, it would be nice if it would be like this equilibrium. Let's meet at a point. In the sense that I'm not saying you should, you know, forge out millions as a company when you don't have budget for it. However, but if you're going to want value, place capital, money on that value. Sometimes not necessarily money, depending on the brand. But at the end of the day, if you're a startup company, that's even the more reason why you should even give money, because the kind of exposure you want to give me, your brand doesn't even have it. Do you understand? It's not like you're Apple or something that wants to make a video of me on my wedding day. Do you understand? Or you want to use an iPhone 6 to show how you
capture, like, you know, Apple
my wedding
sends off iPhone.
I know.
We don't review for free.
Exactly.
They send us MacBook, review for free.
Because it's above £1,000. You know what I mean? So not like you send me like needle and thread or something. No shade, but you know what I mean. Like, I just really wish that you guys, you know, because you're actually growing, the world is becoming a global village.
And we're all growing.
But do you understand what I'm saying? Your blog is not just being read by we Nigerians. We have readers. You can see our stats from all over the world.
All over the world. We are international.
So we're giving you, like, I mean,
international exposure.
And you give us feedback when we work with you, like, oh my god, this person came and they used the coupon code. So please, the more when you pay for it, you value it. So you actually make your products more useful because we give you direct feedback. So that's what I think about it. What are the plans for your blog? What plans do you have for your blog?
To go more international, to go worldwide. You know, when they think of blogging,
that's all.
They should call
Milan here,
Sisiyemmie,
Tokyo there.
You know, I want to travel the world with my baby and my husband. You know, I want my blog to be a household name. Just the way you say things like Maggie, I want them to say blog and it will be synonymous with Sisiyemmie.
I want, like, when they say things like close up, everybody, all toothpaste is McLean, actually.
Yeah, be all toothpaste in Nigeria is McLean.
Everything, lifestyle, spirituality, being wholesome, life balance. Hi there, my name is Tosin Alabi. My name is very short and easy to remember.
My name is Sisiyemmie.
so that's what but
and to be able to live like the career, be a blogger full time, and you know, enjoy this career because it's a career. For those of you who don't know,
I think the goals for my blog is to be a hub where, like, I really want a place where young people understand that they don't need to compromise anything they love to have a good life. I want it to go beyond me as a person. I want to recruit staff.
That's why it's a lifestyle.
Exactly. I want it to be in place like people like, oh, I'm struggling in my school and I also want to be an artist. I want you to say, okay, I know, go to this girl's blog, Tosin Alabi, she'll have resources for you. You know, stuff like that. I've even bought my domain name.
Ooh.
So you can just see my name, TosinAlabi.com as in boss.
Oh my god.
I mean, so silly, but those are the goals for my blog. I want to be able to make a lot of capital. I want to be able to invest back into my community. I want you to, I don't just want to be a buff kid. I don't just want to be rich. I want to add value to Nigeria. That's why that's what I do, blogging in Nigeria.
Blogging in Nigeria. In fact, I think one of my goals, you know, is to have an orphanage in the future. And I always dream that in that orphanage, all of them bear my name.
Yemi?
I don't know, I have a weird, no, not Yemi, my surname.
Oh,
like,
okay.
all the children bear my surname.
Your son or your husband's surname now?
You see, I never thought about that.
Now you will see.
But maybe half will be my husband's surname, half will be my father's surname.
Okay, so an orphanage, they form names for them.
I don't know how they name them.
Because I know that SOS Village, I had a couple of them from my high school and they all had the same names. They had like Smith, all these generic names.
Yeah, so I would like to have a big house filled with children that don't have parents, and you know, all the children belong to me.
Now you're talking to a 16-year-old. Do you think blogging should be a career path? A first choice career path? What do you think? Be sincere.
Well, okay. If my child came to me and said, Mom, I want to be blogging, I'm going to, you know, see if you have the talent, because this thing is talent.
I mean, I want to sing, but girl, you can't sing.
Like, it's not everybody that can do it. You have to have passion for it, because a lot of people come to me, I want to be a blogger, and they actually start blogging only after 2 months they get tired. You know, this thing is a career. Look online, you see so many people that build their lives with blogging. So I would say yes, they should follow their dreams if they want to be bloggers.
You're right. I actually think in a career, I think I'm not, well, mentoring is good, but I just feel like if you say you want to be a blogger, I need to know your intentions, why you want to be a blogger. A lot of people are looking, just because people say they want to be beauty queens and they're just looking for cheap fame. Yeah. So I need to know, like, what do you think you have that you're willing to share? Is it, you know, you have to be very careful, because for things like fashion blogging, there's a cross between you actually care about style or you're just showing off.
Oh yeah, that's
so there's just a thin line. So if truly you're actually passionate about sharing something, even if it's fashion, people like, I don't want to call other blogs names, but like people are really doing great things with fashion industry. They're working with huge brands, you know, people like Zara, Gucci, they're calling them daily. So if that you're really, really, truly passionate about people looking good and all this thing, by all means follow your dreams. But if you have misplaced priorities, like not necessarily misplaced, or it's misplaced priorities, I don't know, don't let me sugarcoat it, but like you're just being into blogging because you just want people to send you free things. You will not last. You will not.
Especially in this our industry.
Nobody said you're not saying if you don't give them customer. What do you hope for the future of blogging in Nigeria?
You know, I was speaking to one Nigerian blogger in America, and I told her I wish we had things like BeautyCon, you know, all these many conferences that
actually have a beauty conference now, but it's not just as
it's not like hyped like the overseas one. So I wish we had more conferences. You know, I think actually it's up to us to start those things.
Yeah, absolutely.
If we don't do it, who will? Well. So I wish we had more of those conferences, and I wish people took blogging more seriously in Nigeria. Like when you say you're a blogger, they take you more seriously.
I think it's actually getting there now. It's
getting there.
I remember that there was a time where if you say you're a journalist, people would be like, you're a gossiper, you don't have anything to do. But now, my daughter is a journalist. People actually, so it's with my future, my hopes for the future of blogging in Nigeria is that I think international brands that come to Nigeria use us. Like you are coming to sell products in Nigeria. Don't bring one model from Zambia. Or one no, because she's black does not mean she relates to our culture. Use Tosin, use Sisiyemmie, use people that are relatable to people. Like, I mean, there's no point you put up an ad, and I'm not subbing celebrities, and you put some musician there. Well, they're not everyday people. We are everyday people. So use us.
You know, cheaper.
So
use us, man.
So that's I just really wish that a lot of them
get to that space,
get to that point where we don't need to. It's not like they actually see us like, oh, we actually need to reach out to Tosin. She's going to not like, oh, hi girl, we're just doing you a favor. No. We are the one. So we really wish you guys could the brands, and also another thing I wait for the future of blogging in Nigeria is that the economy gets better,
so that will help us.
We want to pay tax. So we need to make enough money so we can pay tax, so that the roads can be better. So I really want it to be a career where we actually get our papers checked and everything. And all that. Have you ever been copyrighted or stolen from somebody? The truth.
I did not intend to steal, and I said this before. It was just I was writing a blog post and I googled an image, and I was like, oh, I want to put an image of a heartbroken girl. And I found this image of this fine black girl, and I put it on my blog, and the next thing, man, they sent me email saying she's a model and the owner of the photograph, they're going to sue me, all that big English, and I was so scared. I was like, oh my god, I'm going to go to my dog, how much do I have that I want to pay you? You're going to sue me, not teaching, bye. So I was so scared, and then anyway, she told me that was my first warning, and that was the first and last time. Never again I use another person's picture. Since then, I always use my picture.
But did you put the source? You didn't put the source?
See, I put the source, but they said the picture is not even allowed to be used.
Oh, at all.
They don't want, like, the model even became my friend, you know.
Aww.
Hi, Adeola.
Oh,
so
nice.
she became my friend at the end of the day, but she even said she didn't know that picture was circulating on the internet, and I'm like, well, I just googled an image and I found it, you know. So that's the only time I, you know, kind of stole something, but it's not stealing, it's just taking.
Have you been copyrighted? Has someone stolen your work?
Have someone stolen my work? Yes, someone has stolen my blog design. Exactly.
Have they closed it down now though?
Yeah, I begged them now. I was like, man, if you don't do this, Holy Spirit will catch you, and you know.
Why did they, as in,
I'm like, why don't you want to do your own thing? Or why do you have to use my blog design? Like, exactly. Anyways, people have stolen my blog posts. People have stolen my, writing style is something that's personal, but you can tell when somebody's trying to write like you. So people have taken that. People have taken my ideas.
How do you even find out all these things?
Because people send me emails. People send me emails like, oh, have you seen this person? This person is using your idea. Like this thing you do every Monday. Somebody's doing it.
Wow.
Somebody has started it, and I'm like, oh. I'm like, it's blogging. You can't really grab everything. So if they want to use it, fine. But you have to give credit. That's what I hope they do. Yeah.
Okay. I've never stolen anything. No, because not even that. I don't. What do I blog about? I want to steal. There's nothing about me or about the creator. There's really nothing to steal. But have I been copyrighted or stolen from? In fact, I'm going to make a video about somebody that impersonated me.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not even joking. I almost got this guy arrested. He stole my pictures. He was using it as his display picture. He was saying that I'm his cousin. He was extorting people for money.
Is it that one? Oh, please. They sent me pictures of my picture in Enugu. in Delta State. In one place in Ondo. They used me as their billboard. Banner.
This one
without
said,
my permission.
I'm a single mother. I'm not even married, man. I'm taking care of his children. Some straight extorting money from people. I even found out the church he was going to. Apparently, he's been alienated from the church.
Wow.
A lot of story. Then also, I have this, like as you said, stealing your ideas. I remember, right? 20 things I learned in my 20s, and I wake up in the morning and somebody has done 20 things she learns in her 40s.
It's good to
and I'm
give
like,
credit.
It's nice, but you can actually say I was reading at Tosin Alabi's blog, and I saw
to see,
that,
and I got inspired.
But it's okay. Like I'll probably even tag. Beneath my blog, I always say, "Tell me what you think about this." You can actually say, "Oh my God, this inspired me to write my own book." Growing older, you're talking from a younger perspective. Talking from the sky is big enough. Oh, it's been so much fun. Do you feel fulfilled blogging? I really love our questions. Like,
I still feel so fulfilled. I feel good. I feel happy. I feel this is part of what God called me to do in this life. And I think God created this career for me. When I was in university, there was nothing like blogging. I wasn't even using internet in university. And then here I am, a blogger. And it's part of mass communication, So I'm really, really grateful to God for this opportunity, because I feel it's an opportunity for me as a new mom. I get to spend time with my baby, blog from home. Like, I think that makes me so fulfilled. So you people should support my ministry. Don't let me go back to 9 to 5. Share my blog posts. Share my YouTube videos.
Subscribe.
Like.
It's really
and
important.
then if you work in an ad agency, recommend me.
We look alike. We can do twin ad.
We can do twin ads.
Twins. Older generation,
younger generation.
Are you a mom? Are you a babe? Do I feel fulfilled blogging? I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm the happiest when I'm blogging. When I'm having a bad day and I pick up my laptop and I blog, it's like I just feel so
fulfilled.
That's the word. I just feel like this I was made for this. This is what I'm meant to be doing.
That's what they call ministry.
Like, I'm not even gonna lie, even if I get just one comment back or I just get one share, it's like I've done the job. Like, there's nothing else. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I really feel fulfilled blogging. I really hope that I'll be able to take care of my family, as in all the perks of staying at home and doing. Not even I want to open an office as well, like, so that my staff
employ
can be there
people
and all that. But I really do fulfilled blogging. It's so therapeutic for me. I like the fact that I actually, and it's not, people are making it sound like I say you just write and say, hey, how was your day?
No,
I write posts for hours. Do you understand what I'm saying? Sometimes
what it took for us to make this video? We have to do our makeup.
I came all the way from Aja. I used foil.
And I live on the mainland,
so it's not
cheap.
Not a joke.
So we are fulfilled.
So actually, it makes me really happy, and the fact that people can actually understand that we're adding value and remunerate us for it brings me more joy. So that's really it. So
that's our tag. We tag all the Nigerian bloggers out there. Please do your own video. We want to know how blogging is like for you in Nigeria. Make sure you subscribe to both our channels. What's your channel name?
Tosin Alabi. That's all.
Tosin Alabi. Look for that on YouTube. And subscribe to me, Sisiyemmie TV on YouTube. Thank you guys for watching.
I hope it wasn't too long, and even if it was long, you probably enjoyed it and you learned a lot about blogging in Nigeria. And if you like, don't give credit, so we'll stop doing our next video. We will.
And if you have any other video requests, you know, leave it in the comment section.
I would actually like to make more videos with you. It's really fun.
Yeah, we should do this again.
It definitely will.
Always.
Yeah, there's another video on one of us channel. We're not sure which is that going to be, on the makeup that we're
so
wearing.
go and check.
We changed our list.
See, everything is in the description box.
And thank you so much. We love you guys, and thank you for supporting our ministry. Sisiyemmie's words.
Yeah. Bye bye.